Hello, I'm Steve Williams, President and CEO of Norton Healthcare. It's my privilege to honor Dr. Wayne Kotcamp this evening and express my appreciation to the Norton Healthcare Foundation and its generous donors who are celebrating Dr. Kotcamp's legacy through a special education and research fund. Dr. Kotcamp spent nearly 2 decades of his career at Norton Hospital, where he played a major role in the advancement of orthopedic surgery in both adults and children in our community. Even after his retirement in 2000, he continues to be an unwavering champion for excellence in orthopedic care. The Wayne W. Kotcamp Orthopedic Clinical Care Education and Research Fund, established through the Norton Healthcare Foundation, will not only enhance the training and education of orthopedic physicians and residents at Norton Hospital, but also advance groundbreaking research programs in the field of orthopedic surgery. In so doing, it will have a significant impact on raising the standard and quality of care for patients of all ages who suffer from orthopedic injuries and illnesses. From infants to the elderly, from fractures of the arms and legs to the more devastating diagnosis like bone cancer, this fund, in honor of Dr. Kotcamp, will have a direct and positive influence on the quality of life for thousands of patients in our area for years to come. Thank you, Dr. Kotcamp, for inspiring so many to continue your legacy of dedicated, compassionate care.
First time I met Dr. Kotcamp was about 10 years ago. He came here with 2 of his grandsons to go fishing. And there's this gray-haired man out there with these 2 kids, and if I didn't know, I'd think he was one of the farmers that lived around here. You know, just so unassuming. I don't even think they had fishing poles. I think they had rods with string on them or something. So.
Well, he was colorful. He was extremely friendly. He was very easy to talk to, but he was very much what I expected a Kentucky colonel to be like. And being from north of the Ohio River in Ohio, he was just kind of a breath of fresh air for me as far as a personality.
I remember meeting him in the hall with one of the colleagues who introduced me, and my immediate response was, gee, what a nice guy.
When my husband was 18 years old, he was in a car accident which severed his spinal cord, and that broke lots of bones, and Dr. Kotcamp put him back together, patched him up, and I don't think they saw each other again for 30 years, but they met one day at the track again, and Jim came home and said, "You won't believe who I talked to," and it was just like they were picking up where they left off, or it wasn't a doctor-patient relationship, it was a mutual friendship.
I think he's what everyone would want as the consummate physician. His care is wonderful, he's compassionate, he's sensitive, and he's loyal. Norton, starting back with the John N. Norton Memorial Infirmary, he was loyal to us and over the years, and was always willing to do things. He was president of the medical staff, he was president of the local society, the state orthopedic society, and so forth. He did all the things that good physicians really do.
He always seemed, in my mind, to put the patients first. They were really of utmost priority for him. He's just an incredibly friendly gentleman that grew up, I think, in a small community where everybody knew everybody and treated everybody as friends and family, and that's how he treated his patients in my mind.
You know, they would come back, you know, they were happy that, you know, their life would change. You know, they would come in and talk to you, and I'd talk to them, and the things they could do that they couldn't do before. And I guess you always felt like I'd done the best job I could on anybody. I feel like I can go down the street in Louisville, you know, or anywhere, and see any old patient of mine and be happy to see him because I know I did the best job I could.
I think that this is a wonderful honor for Dr. Kotcamp, and we're honoring him in a way that makes sense to him, I'm sure, because it's the kind of thing he did for his whole life, training and care of patients and so forth.
The logical person that I thought should be honored with this, who was really part of the Orthopedic Associates along with Dr. Leatherman and K. Armin Fisher And Dr. Owen was Wayne Kotcamp because he was one of the original partners of the first orthopedic group, essentially in the state of Kentucky.
To get a good resident, now you need some kind of funding for them. I hope to see this fund grow the orthopedic department farther. And so now we'll draw a bit bigger, better residents or not bigger, but I guess better residents to produce better orthopedic surgeons.